Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Monica and I post videos on money, travel, and lifestyle. If you are interested in topics like those, be sure to subscribe down below to my channel. Definitely give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel so much. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss any of my stimulus check updates. Today is your Thursday, April 23rd stimulus check update. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, let's start off this update with a little bit of good news and a little bit of bad news. The good news is that the IRS is going to be having a contact phone number, a helpline for all of the IRS economic impact payments. So if you need to go ahead and call them and straighten out your personal situation, they will be having a phone number, finally, that you can call and straighten out your personal situation. I know a lot of the comments have been just talking about everyone's specific situation, and some of it is just mass confusion about the payment status not available message, but they will have a phone line for you to call and straighten everything out. The bad news is that this phone number will only be released in a letter. And this letter will only come to you once they have attempted to send your payment to a bank or to an address. If it was incorrect, they will put all the information in regards to your payment in that letter. The letter will include the date they attempted to send you your payment. It will also include the account number, the name on the account, all this information in regards to the payment they sent you. And if any of that information is wrong, or if you just didn't get the payment altogether, which you probably didn't since it's wrong, they will have a number there for you to call and straighten everything out. It's so crazy that you have to wait 2 weeks for it to be wrong after you've already waited for 2 weeks, but there will be a phone number finally. So for all of our SSI, SSDI, veterans benefits, all of those people, now specifically SSI and SSDI people have been asking when are they going to get their payment. I have covered this in a lot of my previous videos. As I said, it will be coming at the end of April to early May, end of April to early May. I'm only going by the information that the IRS has given out about this. They have not given out any specific dates about when you SSI people will be getting your payments, but just know it will be coming in the next couple of weeks or so. The reason why it was a delay is because the IRS actually had to get your information from SSI and the VA before they were able to then go ahead and process your payment. As we all know, unfortunately, the $484 billion bill that was passed by the Senate does not include provisions for additional stimulus checks for individuals, but that does not mean it could never happen. Instead, this bill has focused on replenishing the Paycheck Protection Program, PPP, which is aimed at small businesses and offers guarantees for forgivable loans if the majority of the money is used to retain employees. So all of you small business people, go ahead and apply for some of these loans, because this previous bill that was passed is really for you all. I know a lot of the people in the comments wished that this bill that was just passed was actually for extra stimulus check payments. It was not. It was for all of you who are small business owners. So go ahead and take advantage of this money. And once again, if you are a small business employee, this could be great news for you too, because even though the $1,200 has not come yet, you may be able to be added back on payroll. It's also kind of interesting because I do think it's great that the government is saving our small businesses. We have so many small businesses in America, but you save these small businesses and then what? They need people to be coming to their small businesses to be able to shop and eat and do these things at these small businesses. And that can't happen if people have no income. If people are out of work, they do not have money, they're not able to even reach their one $1,200 stimulus check payment. These small businesses have gotten this lifeline, but how long will it really last them before they're back to square one? What you need to do is you need to put money in the pockets of the Americans. Put the money in the pockets of the Americans so that they can help and support these small businesses. They can go to their local restaurant and order pickup. They can go to their local craftsman and get some work done, or person who does pottery or whatever the case is. These small businesses need help, and it doesn't necessarily have to just come from the government. If you put money into the hands of Americans, they can support these small businesses as well. If you usually get your benefits by direct deposit, you will receive your stimulus check by direct deposit. But if you normally receive your benefits by direct express, you will receive your stimulus checks by direct express. If someone can be claimed as a dependent, they are not eligible for a stimulus check. I saw some of the comments. Someone said that they have RSDI, but they were also claimed as a dependent. If you are claimed as a dependent on your 2018 or 2019 taxes of another taxpayer, you are not eligible, unfortunately. I am hoping they roll out more legislation and bills and laws to be passed that will include more people. So I have gotten so many comments. I have gotten hundreds and hundreds of questions under my videos about the economic impact payments, and what I've decided to do is I've decided to go onto YouTube, scroll through the comment section and answer some of your questions. Today I'm going to answer 5 questions. Tomorrow when I give you your next stimulus check update, I'm going to answer a few more questions. Kimberly asks about the pandemic unemployment assistance. Now, there have been some questions about the pandemic unemployment assistance. These are for those of you who are out there receiving unemployment and you're getting the extra $600 that was passed in the CARES Act. This additional benefit is taxable. This is also the case with all unemployment compensation. It's going to be disregarded for purposes of determining income for Medicaid or Children's Health Insurance Program eligibility, but it is in fact taxable. Another thing to note that I didn't mention before is if you have a side hustle, independent contractor, any type of small business where you receive a 1099, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, anything like that, you are considered a small business. So I know a lot of people have some side hustles that they do. You can go ahead and take advantage of these funds that were just released. I got my refund, so they have my bank info, but when I check the IRS, it still says payment status is not available. So the answer to this question is if you did in fact get your tax refund deposited to the correct bank account, hold tight. Don't go based on the IRS's information online. As we know, the Get My Payment is very finicky, especially if you already received your tax refund. If you received your tax refund, you know they have your information. It's just a matter of time. It's being processed and they're gonna go ahead and send you that payment, either direct deposit or by check. But if they did send your most recent tax return through direct deposit, that's where they're gonna send this payment. Next question, I filed jointly with my spouse who does not have a social security number. I have my social security number, but my spouse has an ITIN. Can we both get our stimulus check? If you file jointly with your spouse who does not have a social security number, you're ineligible to get a stimulus check. It's not my rules, but that's the rules that were passed. You both have to be citizens, you both have to have social security numbers in order to be eligible. It's true, if you do decide to file separately, you can be eligible that way, so you're no longer filing with your husband, but you do want to make sure that it's the smartest decision for both of you, that you're getting all that you can. Whichever of the two is going to be the most beneficial for you, that's the way to go. Next question, Melinda McNair asks, what if your tax provider made an error? They got your routing number right, but missed one number in your account number. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is the IRS is going to send the payment to the incorrect bank account. They are going to try to send the payment more than once, most likely, and after it's rejected a second time, they're going to go ahead and send you out a paper check. Whatever address you included on your last filed tax return is the address they're going to send it to. Butterfinger710 says, if I put the wrong account number in on the Get My Payment tool, what do I do now? Can I change it? Unfortunately, if you put in the wrong account number on the Get My Payment tool, it will not allow you to change that number at this time. The only way to change wrong information is if you amend your taxes. Let's say you put the wrong information on your filed tax return, you can go ahead and amend your taxes, correct the information, and then move forward like that. But at this point, it sounds like they're gonna go ahead and try to send your payment to the wrong account number, and after that doesn't go through, then they're gonna send you a paper check. Swisher Sweet asks, hey Monica, I commented on a video a few weeks ago, but if I got direct deposit for my 18 and 19 tax returns and still have not got a stimulus check, should I just be expecting one to come in the mail? Once again, great video and content. Thank you, Swisher Sweet. The answer is yes. Clearly, the IRS has your information on file if they were able to successfully send you a direct deposit for last year as well as this year. They are aiming to send out the majority, if not all, of the direct deposits before the end of April. And the final question is, when will the next wave of checks come for direct deposit for people whom filed 2018 and 2019 taxes. The last wave of them was on 4/15/2020. Now, to answer your question, Beverly Dishman, they have already started sending out payments. They sent some on Monday. They sent some more on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. They're sending out some more next week. So they are sending out these checks. People have commented that they are in fact receiving their checks. It's just a matter of when. I actually already posted a video about direct deposits. Their goal is to send out the majority of direct deposits by the end of April/early May. So be on the lookout. That is the end of my video. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it all. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. If you do not want to miss my daily stimulus check updates, don't forget to turn on your post notifications. That is all for today, and I will catch you all tomorrow in your next stimulus check update. Thanks. Bye.